Hi, my name is Ashray Lee, and I am going to be discussing Sam Cooke's A Change Is Gonna Come, and I will be discussing the meaning of the song as well as if the change that he spoke about actually happened. This song is about how poor and low income people, lower class people, are treated differently than others. They're looked at differently than others who have money or who are middle and wealthy class. And they're pretty much looked upon in shame and disgust. He sets the mood for this in his first and second lines when he says, "I was born by the river in a little tent, and oh, just like that river, I've been running ever since." This says to me that his family was born poor, and because they were born poor, the only living arrangements they could have for their child is a tent. And because they were poor, they moved around. Therefore, he moved around, and he's been moving around ever since, because once you're poor and people know that you're poor, they're not going to want to help you. They're going to let you stay down. They're going to let you stay poor. So therefore, you can't find a stable home. You can't afford a stable education. You can't do these things. So therefore, you move around like a nomad. In line 5, he hits home when he says, "For it's been too hard living, and I'm afraid to die." He hits home for so many low income people, because if you are viewed differently, if you're shunned upon, looked at, and discussed, you can't buy things to eat, you don't know if you have money for food, you have no stable living arrangement, your quality of life is little to none. So the only thing you can think about is it being over. But the only thing keeping you here, you don't know what's on that other side. You don't know what's on the afterlife. So therefore, that's the only thing keeping you here. In line 9 and 10, Sam says, "I go to the movie and I go downtown. Somebody keep telling me don't hang around." Many areas and businesses do not like to see poor poor people. They don't like to see people with non-fashioned clothes. They don't like to see what reality looks like. They want to see money. They want to see designer everything. They want these people hanging around because they feel like it will attract others of that nature. When someone is poor, they either have them removed or they tell them to leave. They're not allowed. They have no loitering signs. They don't want to see reality. They have them locked up for loitering because of the simple fact that they're homeless or they're low income. They don't have the fashion. They don't have the money as others, so they get them removed. In lines 13 through 16, Sam stated, "Then I go to my brother and I say, 'Brother, help me please.' And he winds up knocking me back down to my knees." Family members are willing to look at their loved ones laying down, begging for food, hungry, or even dead before they want to give 1 cent or they want to help 1 inch. They prefer to see them down and out before they do anything to help, because it's not their business. It's not them. It's not their child. So therefore, why should they help? And finally, in lines 18 and 19, he says, "There have been times that I thought I couldn't last for long, but I think I'm able to carry on." When a person has been beat up, pushed down, stepped on, looked at, and discussed, they have no choice but to gain that inner strength and realize that they are the only person that they can depend on. They go from being very weak to a strong ox, and then they realize, I'm going to be better than that. I am better than that, and I am better than them. Everybody who's turned their back on me. But nothing has changed in this song. Everyone still looks at poor people with shame. No one wants to help that person. So nothing has really changed. So I ask, is this change ever going to come? I don't know the answer. Do you? Thank you.